Yeah, following a track, I think it's across there, so we'll see how deep it is. Well, I'm heading out of Dillard, and it's about 7:30 in the morning. I like an early start. There is sun above us, but it hasn't burned off the fog yet this morning, so I'm gonna just take it easy while I search the first dirt of the day. I'm pretty excited today. I get to take on Popcorn, which much ado has been made about online about it being a good expert track. And one of the advantages of getting up in the morning and doing that is hopefully it'll be nice and cool while I work through that part of the course. All right, here we go. First dirt of the day. Oh, and it's nice and smooth. Excellent. And there's a truck coming down it, so we'll just keep it nice and easy. Ride right, even in the morning. Look at that sun. That's beautiful. I love watching the sun come up in the morning. It's one of the reasons that I leave around sunrise. I guess that way I can see it come up over the mountains as I'm riding. And I really think that's gorgeous and worth the extra time getting up. These roads are, you know, when you just saw a minute ago, it was smooth, and now we've got the good old Georgia gravelly, little bit of ruts. This is still relatively smooth. Right up ahead is at least my highly anticipated Popcorn expert section, and I think we'll be turning onto it if I can not miss the road. All right, anticlimactic. Looks like I'm turning onto pavement. That's a little of an anticlimax, but they're going to get us there. They're going to get us where we need to be. As I wind up this road with the creek over there, I'm still on the expert section of. I'm guessing at this point that it's one road, and then I got to work my way around till I get to that road. So there's a little bit of pavement on this expert section. And it's a fun road, good twisties, you know, keeps you engaged. I imagine if you have a big bike and a GS, and I mean, you can really kind of let her rip a little bit, within speed limits, of course, always within speed limits. The reason I think they're giving this the expert is there's lots of ruts, just like the one I'm showing you here, and I'll go slow so you can see. There's lots of ruts and rutted areas. This is not uncommon, but there's plenty of good lines, like you can see here. Just drop off and come up. It's not super expert, it's just rutted out. I'd say if it's not actively raining or it didn't just rain, everyone should be fine on this. I think I'm down here at the bottom, but I did want to show you the rut. And there's big puddles like this, so you know, you can decide if you want to skirt the bottom or just go through the middle. I'm gonna keep it up. Oh, the middle's just fine. And for you who don't live in the South, sometimes you'll hit something big like that and you'll sink to your axle. So you just gotta kind of figure out which way you want to go. But that's what this the expert is those big ruts, and you just got to pick a good line. I think I'm down at the bottom, so I'm coming back up, and you can see that there's plenty of mud holes here. See, that one was deeper than I thought. And plenty of mud holes, and it's harder to pick a line when I'm talking. And you can go around, and there's plenty of spots like here where you can kind of go around and not get in the water. And yeah, it's been pretty dry. But here's Popcorn Creek Road. Essentially, you know, kind of narrow, but Not a bad little road, kind of fun. Glad they put it on here. After the descent, Popcorn Creek Road turns into Popcorn Road, which is just like any other road if I can catch my shift. So yeah, I'd do Popcorn Creek Road as long as it wasn't actively raining or really seriously wet. I mean, it's wet down here. You can tell by the amount of creek crossings, and it would get like a little bit of a gooey mess up there if it was actively raining, and that might be a challenge. But other than that, I think Expert is yeah, I think it's probably very, very doable, and as long as it's not really, really wet. Here is the make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah. This here is the Tallulah River. And I think this track, I'm pretty sure this track is actually on the Smoky Mountain 500 as well. And it's a good road. Beautiful river, beautiful scenery. It's where, though, that, you know, when you're sharing the DNA, it's tough to say that this is a kind of an original route. And you do end up choosing which route to do. So, I mean, there's good and bad with that. I can't fault someone for wanting to put this track on their route. I mean, just look at that river. Wow. Either way, either one you choose, and I guess they're locked in comparison now. There's some pretty scenery. And that is certainly some pretty scenery. I love that. This is the Tallulah River crossing. That is where I have to go. This is the entry point, and I drive across there. Looks kind of deep, actually. Yeah, if on a track, I think it's across there, so we'll see how deep it is. That is probably the easiest river crossing I've ever done. See if I can get in the flow here. Sometimes when I'm recording, I don't flow real good. I just don't get my head in the game. Oh, look at this. What a good little road. There you go. That was a fun little section of here's another fun little section. I think this is about the best section. Oh, let's get in the right gear, boys and girls. I think it's over here. So this fun section of creek is Charlie's Creek Road. and it's actually the Smoky Mountain 500. You run it the opposite way, so well, it's the same track. I can tell you, it rides kind of. I don't know. Maybe I like it this way more. I'm not sure. It's a. But this is Charlie's Creek, with lots of creek crossings and all those things that make ADV riding a lot of fun. Up through here is pretty good. I think I guess I've got about 80 miles to go, so still keeping my mind open, but evaluating the route. And it still feels like there's more pavement than there should be on it for some reason. Getting hot, but I'm getting ready to get finished, so I'm gonna push through and finish up the last 25 miles here. Look at that, guys. I left the town of LJ on the 20th, Friday the 20th, yesterday at 8:02. I have rolled into town, and here I go. I'm gonna circle the square here at about 12:58 on September 21. So it was a good little route. Felt like a quick route. It's easy to do pretty swiftly. I had a good time. It was a lot of fun. Man, it is a busy, happening little town. I think I'm gonna take a minute, address the camera, and do a little victory lap here around the roundabout. Go get some gas and call it a day.